Let's talk about what the common person believes. The common person believes that billions of years ago, billions and billions, the earth the universe exploded from nothingness. So something came from nothing, right? Boom, and then stardust flung everywhere and started forming places and planets and stars and giant flaming balls of gases and whatever, right? And then another big billion years later, some ooze, single cells organisms started talking to each other and grouping up, and oh yeah, then that became a fish, and the fish slowly swam off land and turned into a little lizard guy, and then that lizard guy turned eventually into like a goddamn dinosaur. And this is like billions of years. You got dinosaurs, you got giant things, uh, uh, ape creatures, and then the apes. All right, and then the apes came, and and those retarded apes that literally can't say their name. What's your name, ape? Oh, they're just as smart as us. They use their hands and they eat stuff, and you know they can sort of communicate. But yo, ask that ape, yo, what's your name, apey boy? And he can't say nothing. He doesn't know his name because he's retarded and he doesn't have the same consciousness that we do. But anyways, all right. So that thing, all right, morphed into us, and now we just stopped morphing into things. We're not morphing anymore, and now we're at where we're at, and this is what we believe. And we also believe we're going to Mars. We believe we went to the moon. We believe all types of crazy stuff, man. And this is what you were told. The first thing you saw in your classroom was a globe. And then there was a story about how everyone's from Africa, and there's that whole story. All the humans come from the original human was from Africa. Okay, these are all these things that are just like factoids that the people throw around, right? But when you individually research all this stuff, it's nothing. All of it is nothing. It holds no weight. It's a bunch of garbage. And the truth has always been in the Bible. You doofus. Of course, the truth is in the most obvious place. If it wasn't, then God would be like weird, bro. Was he hiding this stuff? Like, no, it's accessible. You know what I'm saying? And you got to study it out. You got to weigh these things on an honest scale, and you got to truly be seeking the answer. People are so pretentious, so ego driven with thinking they're smart and they're not. They're really really bad actually. Humans, people that I admired and respected and are talented in many ways and gifted in many ways, cannot do anything honestly. They can't weigh anything honestly. It's all this subjective garbage, and their authorities are nonsense. Nonsense. And it's like, yo, it's all in the Bible, what the true history. And there's other extra biblical texts that even the text, the Greek mythology text and all that stuff talks about the same stories with the giants and what our old world was like, the origins of our world, the point of our lives. No one can answer that question. What's the meaning of life? You can't even answer that question because in your worldview, everything is random. This is all a random chance, and there's aliens, there's other things out there in space that are coming. It's just a hodgepodge of nonsense, and evolution being one of the main things. If you didn't believe in evolution, you wouldn't believe in all the stuff going on in the world right now. If you didn't believe in space, you wouldn't believe all this nonsense Elon Musk and all. Like, it's all bogus, bro. Ain't nobody going nowhere. There's a firmament. There's a firmament, and you ain't going because God ain't playing, bro. You can't just do whatever you want. You were created and for a purpose, and you don't decide the purpose. God does. So you can't. I can't create this remote, and then the remote decides who it is. I made the remote. I say what it is. You know, and let's say, all right, give the remote free will. You could choose to say, "Hey, bro, thanks for creating me, man. You're pretty cool." Or you can go, I'm a remote, and I was made this way." Aliens, aliens planted seeds, remote seeds, and then we blew up millions of years ago. And get out of here. Tired of it. Every single thing you believe is garbage. All right, it's all been debunked, but you don't do any true research with an honest heart. You don't balance these things on true scales. You got scales on your eyes. That's about it. And it was at one point I believed all these things, but I was truly seeking. I didn't understand, why am I alive? Where am I? People don't care about that question, I guess. Oh, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. It does matter. It does. Because then you're fooled. You're easily duped. You have no wisdom, bro. Wisdom is the most awesome thing. It's better than money. It's better than everything. You need wisdom. I'm Big Papa Pill. Get the hell out of my kitchen, kid. You're in the wrong kitchen.